Here you go.
See if I can get you through this part.
Well, I got us to the boat. So, I mean, that's something. Anyway. Yeah, so Jar Jar Binks. Everyone hates him. Nobody likes Jar Jar Binks.
Right, because he sucks.
Well, there is a theory, and this is one of those theories that I can kind of get behind, that Jar Jar Binks is Darth Plagueis.
Really?
Or he was originally slated to be, like, some giant, horrible Sith Lord. Until, like, George Lucas was told not to... Well, no, that was George Lucas's idea.
Oh.
But people were like, don't do that. And so he was like,
Really?
okay, I won't.
Oh, I think I haven't read the theory because I was like, this is ridiculous.
Well, I'm going to keep talking about it. So if you know it, be quiet while I talk.
I don't know it. I never read it.
Okay.
But I've seen it all over Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Like, it's I don't know why, like, what just made it come out now. But basically, it's that Jar Jar Binks is, like, this amazing Sith Lord. Not necessarily, like, maybe Darth Plagueis, but, like, definitely someone powerful. Alright, well, you got me through it. You're better than I am. Because, like, if you look at the movie, he could just be faking it, like, the whole time, like, faking how dumb he is.
True.
Like, the fighting style that he uses is a real fighting style. It's called, like, drunk fighting. Like, literally, that's, like, the martial art.
Really?
And, like, there are videos of guys on the internet, like, fighting like that. And it's like, the moves they're using are identical to what Jar Jar Binks uses in the final battle. Like, but, like, also, okay, apart from that, Jar Jar Binks also, he does that crazy, like, 30-foot leap in the air and, like, backflip before he jumps in the lake.
Right.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Like, that's some serious Force stuff. And Force, like, sense, like, I'll make you, like, these are not the doors you're looking for, like that.
Yeah.
Like, making people think something else. Well, Jar Jar Binks does that.
Does he really?
He does. Anytime something good happens to Jar Jar Binks, he shows him waving all his hands like a crazy idiot. You know?
Huh.
Like when he's promoted to Chancellor, or not Chancellor, he's promoted to something.
Right.
He's promoted. No, they go to the Gungan boss guy, Boss Nass. They go to him, and Jar Jar's like waving his arms, talking to him, and all of a sudden he's promoted, like that. Right?
Right.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, and then also when he's talking to Padme, he's talking to Padme, and all of a sudden he becomes like a senator after he's waving his hands talking to her, and then he turns it he gives Palpatine his power. He's like, we should go back. We should not be a republic anymore. We should go back to being a chancellorship. And he waves his arms to the whole audience, and then Palpatine, boom, is the chancellor, just like that.
Or the Emperor, or whatever.
Well, the Emperor, or whatever, pretty big deal. And like, there's stuff like when they're in the boat together, or when they're underwater, and like there's a big fish trying to attack them. Jar Jar Binks just passes out, but then this giant fish comes and attacks the fish that was attacking them.
Yeah.
And that fish has like his eyes are the color of Jar Jar's eyes, and then Jar Jar wakes up afterwards. And he's kind of like chewing on something when he gets up.
Huh.
And like Jar Jar will be in like the background of random scenes, just in the background, mouthing words while other people are talking. It makes it seem like he's making them say stuff. Like I have to show, like it's hard to.
You have to show me.
I have to show you. It's very,
crazy.
very interesting, and like to see it, it's crazy. It's like, oh my god, that's 100% true. And George Lucas's quote is saying like there were things that he wanted to do, like crazy twists that he wanted to have happen, but he wasn't able to for whatever reason.
Because there's also another theory that Darth Plagueis is still alive, so that could probably still play into it as well.
That's what I want. Talking about the new trilogy that they're putting together, they need to have an overarching villain. Right. They cannot be doing what the Avengers are doing. No. Not that the Avengers are great. Keep it up, Avengers. We love you guys. I'm a big Marvel guy, but Avengers has a new villain every movie,
and it's a little
bit forced.
They're just clearing them all out.
Yeah, Marvel movies aren't known for their villains.
Yeah.
It's like I'm happy they finally have Thanos. Kind of like he's kind of in the background. He hasn't really done anything. But it's like with Guardians of the Galaxy. Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
I have actually. That is an excellent movie.
I love Guardians of the Galaxy. but like Thanos is like straight up in that movie.
Right.
And he's like, you know, kind of running everything from the sidelines, which I dig. But you need to have like Sidious. Darth Sidious was the villain across all the movies, which is great.
It was.
Which like you need to have that person. And so for them to successfully have a new trilogy, they're gonna need a new villain.
Yeah.
And assuming Kylo Ren is Han and Leia's son/daughter, which I think you're supposed to self that.
Maybe. I don't know.
But I guess this works too. Yeah, see, there's an alarm going. Oh, kill that guy. Fucking kill that guy, because he's the one setting off the alarm. Yep, there you go. What are they saying? Assuming that, like, he's either gonna get fucking killed in this, or he's gonna get really messed up in this, like how most Sith Lords are. Most Sith Lords get messed up, like, real badly, but then they manage to come back somehow. Darth Maul comes back in the expanded universe. With, like, robot legs. Until they eventually get killed for real. Like, Palpatine gets his face lasered off with his own lightning, but then he comes back and he's Darth Sidious.
Yep.
Anakin gets fucked up massively.
Loses his limbs.
Loses every limb. Gets crazy burnt, but he comes back as Darth Vader. Who else is there? I don't know. There's probably more. There aren't, but anyway, that's enough. That's all you need.
Yeah.
I mean, even Grievous was alive in like an earlier life as like a criminal, but then he came back as. But he doesn't really count as Sith Lord because he's not force sensitive. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is. We can nitpick, but
yeah, we can nitpick for days. Man, I'm so fucking nerdy. I'm just realizing how much I know about
how much
the fucking
Star Wars knowledge you had.
Like, I know like really dumb specific things about useless stuff. I guess that's fine though.
We all have our little things. Like you know, but granted, you know a lot about like movies in general.
Hey, thanks.
So
I do, don't I? But that's not a good thing. I mean,
that's not a bad thing.
Oh, that's cool. You got a cool new weapon. Oh, what? You were just up there. What the hell? Dude, use your new weapon.
Did I get a new weapon?
You sure did.
Oh, I'm gonna go up here.
Oh, maybe you should. Wow, you're not shooting at anything.
Shut your mouth.
Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, either Kylo Ren's gonna get killed, or he's gonna get fucked up, and, like, okay, either he's gonna get killed and be a good guy in Ghost World, like Darth Vader.
Right.
Or he's gonna get messed up, and everyone's gonna think he's dead, and he's gonna come back later. But that's it. Like, those are the only two things. That's it. It's one or the other. But that's why they Kylo Ren's not gonna last across 3 movies. It's just not. So that's why they need someone like Plagueis. Oh, and another thing about Plagueis, the Phantom Menace. Oh, jeez, that shit's terrifying. Menace. A synonym for menace is plague.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Phantom.
So, like, having Jar Jar Binks be the Phantom Menace, the Phantom Plague, no one knows he's Plagueis. Right. Oh my god!
How crazy.
It's fucking crazy. So, I mean, that's kind of crazy.
Those are some...
Those are some theories. I can take controls back, by the way, if you want to.
Oh, yeah, I got you past that.
No, yeah, thank you. And I've also just been, gabbing like an idiot. Oh, god.
Oh, what, you... I gave you the controllers,
this is what happens. Oh, this is where we learn we can swim. Breathe, you son of a bitch. Okay.